Hello everyone, Zane with you, and today we'll show you how to manage your inventory in QuickBooks step by step. Okay, the first thing that you should do is to simply go and open the QuickBooks account on your PC. Then you want to go and click on Get Paid and Pay. Then you want to go and click on Products and Services. And here, when you go to this section, you should click on Sales, then choose Products and Services. Then here you can see all the products that you have. Here you have the quantity on hand, and here the reordered quantity, and here you can see the cost. Now, let's say that you want to reorder a specific product that you have a very low stock on it. Let's say fountain, for example. I'm going to click on the arrow beside edit, then click on reorder right here. Now, let's say that you want to reorder more than one product. You just have to select them like so, then click on batch options on the top right side, then click on reorder. And now once you click on reorder, it will navigate you to this menu. Now you'll have to choose the vendor, the email, the mailing address, and the ship to option. Now, if you are drop shipping, you just have to choose the shipping option, the same as your vendor's address. Now, ship via is where you can actually put which service or which shipment or shipping provider that you actually need, or the shipping company. And here you have to enter the quantity that you need. Here I have chosen 200 and 100. When you hover over one of them on the quantity, it will show you exactly the reorder point and the quantity on hand. Now, when you scroll down more, you can click on the option below the second option, just in order to add a new product if you want to order more and more. Now, here you can see this is a memo section. You can add a memo or message, pop out message that will pop out every time the vendor gets your message. And once you are finished and done, click on save and close, or click on this arrow beside it and click on save and send if you want to do so, or click on save and new if you want to create a new one or create a new order. Now the email will look like so. Click on send and close. And now when you go back to get paid and pay, then go and click on pay, click on vendors. Here you can see your order with the address, the name of the vendor, the email, phone number, open balance, and so on, etc. When you click on the vendor, it will show you all the details of your invoice. It will show you all the orders, and it will show you also the date. Now, you need to know that a purchase order itself doesn't change your inventory levels. It's just an order with your vendor. When you actually receive your inventory from your vendor, you will need to record how you paid for it. Now you can enter it by clicking on this plus icon on the top left side, then enter it as a bill or check. This is what actually adjusts your inventory quantity and handles all the accounting. If you have received and paid for the inventory already, then you enter a check. If you paid by check, or an expense, if you paid by any other method. If you haven't paid yet and your vendor has given you a bill with a due date, then enter a bill. These methods are all very similar. And for this example, we will enter a bill. Now select the vendor, then click on add right here, in order to add the details of your detailed vendors for details, checks, and bills. If the amount of the inventory you received or the price you paid for is different from what was on the purchase order, you can change it here, just right here. Once you are finished, select a save option. Now, if you go back to products and services, you will see here that the quantity on hand has been adjusted. Now, you need to know that the quantity that you have on hand is not the same as what's in QuickBooks. You can make an adjustment. In order to do so, you just have to click on this arrow beside the edit. You'll see the product here and the amount QuickBooks thinks you have here. Enter the number that you actually have here in this section, new quantity. Then click on inventory adjustment account and click on inventory shrinkage. But you could create a more descriptive cost of goods sold or expense account for things like theft, spoilage, or charitable contributions if you prefer. Once you are finished, click on save and close, and you'll see that QuickBooks has adjusted your inventory. And that's all for today's video. If you find it helpful, please support us with like, subscribe, comment, share. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.